Like a German scat film, we're throwing shit around. BM Talk with Marc and Bob.
We are on.
2-3.
Hey now.
Hey now. This is 6 point what?
5. We're in the middle. It's Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week.
6.5.
Oh my God! Listen to me. I'm all stuffy. Good thing I got that prescription for Flonase.
Oh, speaking of prescriptions.
So I can get all cleared up.
Speaking of prescriptions, this is why I really wanted to do this right now.
Okay.
Because I'm pissed.
Pissed.
I am pissed.
We're going to do no sound effects, nothing.
No sound effects,
Pissed.
no nothing.
Tell
I'm
me.
actually pissed. I go to this doctor, okay? Now, I have MS as we've said.
Schlashko?
Dr. Schlashko.
Schlashman?
Yes, no. Dr. Goodman at Slocum Dixon, okay? This guy.
I'm guessing he's not a good man.
He's not a good man. I swear to fucking God.
All right.
This fucking guy, all he gives a shit about is charging my insurance. Okay?
Okay.
And here is why. This fucking guy, okay, every time I go, he usually schedules blood work. All right?
Right.
You know, you go for a doctor appointment, you get blood work, and then they tell you, oh, you're this and that.
Right, they
whatever.
check your levels of things.
They check
Yep.
levels of shit. Now, this guy sets me up for just a 4-month appointment to see me. No blood work, no nothing. Now, Mark, you actually drove me. Look, you can hear the fan in the background, but that's all right. I don't know why that is.
Oh, the
coming
computer
up.
fan.
Yeah.
That's should be on mute. This
Okay.
mic.
However, okay, so the doctor, you brought me yesterday to go see the doctor, okay? And you brought me yesterday for blood work.
That's a
right.
fan. Yes, blood work.
I was
but
going
you didn't
for
have any blood work.
but I didn't have blood work because usually it works where you have blood work and then you go see the doctor.
Right.
So this guy just schedules me for a 4-month appointment after my last appointment. No blood work, no nothing.
Right. So we get everything together. We get you into a car.
Right.
Drive down there. We get a wheelchair. You get you wheeled in. I mean, it's not the easiest thing.
No,
you know,
it's not
I'm
easy.
not. And I'm not bitching by any means. I'm not. You know,
Right.
Like I don't mind at all helping you out. I'm just saying for
Right.
those listening, like it's Emma, your legs don't. It's not an easy thing for you to get in and out of a car.
Right.
So we do this. We get you into the car. We drive you down there. We get you in. Park the car. Go in to find out nothing. No blood work.
No blood work. So all he wants to do is see me, and I'm still fat, and I still have MS.
Does he have a crush on you?
I hope not. And
Like, I don't get to see you for what? He can't make a phone call and say, by the way.
Yes, all he cares about, he holds my prescriptions hostage because he won't prescribe me shit unless he sees me, which doesn't make any sense if you don't have fucking blood work. This guy is like a fucking shyster trying to get money out of my insurance company.
You can't change doctors?
I would like to, but it's just such a pain in the ass. And the sad thing is, I like his staff. I like the staff. And I like the nurse. I like the practitioner that I see. And it's just absolutely amazing that this guy can't do something as stupid as like an appointment like this over the phone, like you said, or something like that. Because it's, like you said, it's not the easiest thing in the world for me to get out.
Or just to get around in general.
Yeah, just to get around in general. As a matter of fact, I fell today, and Marc had to help me get up. And
Right, we didn't need no ambulance.
Right, we didn't need the ambulance, but it's just not fun. It's not fun to have what I have. And it's not easy to get around. I don't go out every day. You know, I don't go out and party and shit like that. but it just fucking absolutely kills me.
If he can't video call you if he wants to see you that bad?
Video call? Are you kidding me? This is Slocum Dixon in Utica, New York. Do you think they have video calling?
I'm sure he's got somebody's got Facebook. They can run in there and be like, here, this is Bob. You wanted to see him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And actually, what I'm going to say to him, because I did that in Rochester before, because that's where I go for the MS,
right.
And I video chatted with my doctor, and that was my appointment. So I'm going to say, why don't you do a video chat? My doctor in Rochester did that before.
Right. I mean, and how's he going to hold your medication hostage? You need it anyway. So I'm not going to give it to you until you come in and see me. Like, what an asshole.
That's pretty much what he does. Oh, I'm not going to fill your prescriptions unless you come see me. Like, really? Like,
I would tell him then don't fill them. I'll go see somebody else.
Yeah.
And then I'll sue your ass for making me come in when you know what my condition, you know what I have,
right.
You know that it's difficult for me,
right.
And that's the only reason. Like you said, no blood work, nothing.
This is real right now. Real right now.
You just want me to come. You just want to look at me and say, okay, like that's ridiculous. So I'll see you in court, my friend.
Right. It's absolutely ridiculous. I just had to talk about it because this just fucking really bites my ass about how some of these doctors, especially in this area, we live in Utica, New York, and if you live in Utica, New York, you might think that we have good health care, but we definitely do not.
Well, we have a lot of health care.
Yes.
But it's just not anything good.
Right. And it's absolutely ridiculous. I just wanted to come out and fucking talk about how ridiculous that this fucking guy is and how he's pretty much holding my prescriptions hostage until I go see him. And it's absolutely ridiculous.
Now, is there a network of doctors that you can choose from or is it really that much of a pain in the ass to change doctors?
It really is a pain in the ass to change doctors. It really is. Like, I guess, like, I could go see, I could go see, like, a list of people that are taking patients, but it's really a pain in the ass to change doctors. And
because it might be the way to go rather than deal with. I mean, his staff is what you're not going to see his staff.
Yeah, I like his staff, but I'm not going. You're right. I'm not going to see his staff. Maybe I should just find out what doctors to choose and go change my doctor.
Yeah,
because this guy fucking clearly doesn't understand how things work. Because I love it. Here's what he tells me after he sees my blood work. Because, first of all, he's probably amazed that I'm alive and I don't have any conditions except the MS.
Right.
Like, he must look at my blood work and say, how the fuck does this fat ass not have diabetes or shit like that? Oh, what just happened there? Oh, turn that off.
What?
That button that you just hit. There you go.
That was muting my microphone.
Oh, well, that's what's
I
picking up.
I don't
that's
know
what's picking up the fan.
How that's but it's aimed this way. My microphone is obviously aimed at my mouth and not the fan.
Clearly. But
so that's weird.
What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, he must look at my blood work and say, how the fuck's this guy still alive? You know? And I just don't fucking understand. I think I do have to go change doctors because I just can't fucking take it.
I would. It sounds like the way to go rather than go through this.
Right. Because, I mean, really, all a regular doctor, a PCP, not fucking PCP, but a personal health care provider.
Right.
That's what they're called. This guy should see me every 6 months. PHP. He should see me like every 6 months.
Right.
He should have my medicine prescribed. He should know that I go see another doctor for my disability.
Right.
And it's just fucking unbelievable. I just don't fucking get it. But that was my venting for today. After we're done with this rant or whatever, I'm gonna put a noise gate on here and see if it just cuts the fan out, which it should.
That's weird that my mic is picking that up. Like
it usually doesn't do that. You hear how loud that is?
Yeah, I wonder if it's like a setting, but I really haven't messed with the settings too much.
Yeah, I don't get that. That doesn't make any sense. Unless, no, because your mic's usually turned around that way.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
Like, that's not changing. It's.
Yeah, that changes it when you shut it off.
All right, I've muted. Well, I've put my volume down, but I'm really low.
Yeah, you're low.
So maybe, you still hear it there.
See, this is what happens on shows. People don't understand all the things that go into the shows. But that was my rant, and I just kind of wanted somebody else's opinion because it literally just happened. And I told the nurse, or not the nurse, I told the staff, I'm like, the doctor just seems like he wants me to come to charge my insurance. And I don't think they have people that say that normally.
Well, that's exactly what it is. Like you said, when you see the doctor,
yeah,
you're going to say something to him. So ask him, what is the legitimacy of me coming in here?
Why do I have to fucking get out of bed, try and get in a fucking car, which isn't the fucking easiest thing,
and then get
me.
out of the car.
Get out of the car, come here, see you for 5 minutes, but I'm in your waiting room for 25 to 30 fucking minutes.
And then get back into a car and out of a car.
Out of a car, all this other shit. Like, he doesn't fucking understand. And I left him a horrible fucking review on, like, the health website.
Oh, good.
I left him a 1 fucking star review. I just don't fucking understand why you would be like that. It's just fucking mind-boggling.
Any amount of money they can get.
Absolutely. And they're getting like $200 per visit from the insurance company.
Right, when you don't need to go.
Actually, I might tell him I'm going to call the insurance company and tell them.
Not to pay you.
Yeah, not to pay you, because what the fuck is this visit for?
Right.
Like,
then what?
Unbelievable.
I think overall, what you should do is find another doctor.
Yeah, I think I should find another doctor. But that was my rant, and I definitely want to have it recorded because it's always fucking Marc that has something that's really good about something. And I feel like because I don't go out every day, I don't see things.
We should get a sound effects of somebody dragging out a soapbox. And get a promo or something done.
For a soap?
When we get up on our little
soapbox about something, that's a great
like
idea.
The ALS or the doctor or whatever,
yes.
And be like, oh, it's time for let me drag out the soapbox. Bobby's pissed off.
I'm pissed off.
Mark's
drag
pissed.
It out.
Get out the soup box.
The soup box.
The soup box.
Mark's pulling out the soup box that's full of Campbell's cans. Oh, my God.
Only over ALS. Or the not ALS, but the Nudniks. Yeah.
The Nudnik challenge. But that's pretty much. And Marc's been talking. We've been talking about doing like episode whatever point something. So this way we can
like this
talk.
Here. We're just a little something.
Yes, we're just talking
to give you during the week. So
no sound.
You kind of know what's
raw.
going on, right?
Raw. And just give it to everybody raw, like we're going in without a condom.
We're going in raw.
We are.
Or, well, you poop raw. So.
Oh, sometimes when you wipe your ass too much.
Yeah, and it gets raw.
Yeah,
we're going to give it to you like that.
That's a line that I put in a song. I said, so I give it to him raw like an ass that's been wiped too much.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got to hear that song.
Yes. So that was me on my soapbox. I just couldn't fucking take this shit. I had to get it out and have somebody hear it.
Don't blame you. It's bullshit.
It is.
So, people, don't be afraid to tell your doctor no. He doesn't need money from your insurance company. Don't be afraid to stand up.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that's why, I'm totally going to stand up to this because it's absolute bullshit that I got to deal with this. It's like you don't fucking understand.
Right, and I think more people should stand up and say, well, wait a minute, what you got to see me just to give me a prescription? You can't just renew my prescription or, hey, you know what I mean?
Or even ask, have your fucking staff call and be like, oh, has anything changed?
Right.
Do you need to come in this time? Or do you you know what? I should have just told the staff, just fucking charge my insurance company and act like I went in. Nothing's changed. He's going to sit me down for 5 minutes and tell me the same fucking thing.
Right.
Oh, here's the other thing that's funny. It came back to me. Do you know what he says to me when I'm sitting there? Now I'm in a wheelchair for the most part. Okay, so I'm sitting there, and he's like, well, exercise would help. How the fuck am I going to exercise? Can I ask that?
Yeah, and I can tell you how, because it's the same thing to my father. They told him, they gave him like these little, I don't know, little exercises to do, like even in the chair.
In the chair.
Just to, like, I guess, strengthen your legs up and knees.
Oh, yeah, see, well, I'll tell you what, guess what, he doesn't even have anything like that. He goes, oh, I'll write your prescription for physical therapy. Are you kidding me? Talk about fucking wanting to make money.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, when my father went in, when he had physical therapy, when they got out, he had like the home health aides, or he had some nurses come over to the house.
Oh, but they helped
gave
him.
That, and they gave him sheets
of what to do.
Of what chair? Exercises. Yep, in the chair.
Yeah.
He couldn't stand up and get
around.
Well,
I'll tell you what. I think I got to go on Google. I got to get like the paperwork of exercises to do in a wheelchair, and start doing stuff like that.
Look up, because the stuff that they gave him to do was because he wanted to get his knees replaced. So they gave him a lot of the, and it's easy stuff to do, and where you're laying in bed and just leg stuff.
Leg stuff.
Yeah, right.
Like
leg
you're
stuff,
laying
knee
down,
stuff,
you
foot
might be
stuff.
lifting your legs up,
yes.
or pushing your feet up and down and stuff like that.
Yep.
Just getting the blood flow in and
just
all that
just to work
shit.
the muscles, because if you don't, then that's what my father's issue was. He wasn't working any muscles. So when he was walking around with a walker, he had a really hard time. So they were trying to get him to move more and walk with a walker more, so he would strengthen his muscles by using them.
Right. See, now my muscles, what's weird is it's not that I can't stand or anything. It's the MS fucking with the nerves.
Right.
That like make my legs fucking crazy. And that's what I can't fucking get, because
so even if you had strong fucking legs,
they'd still be fucked.
It would still, you couldn't get up and just walk around anywhere with a walker and stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then I'm not a doctor, so I would just be like, okay, well, you don't need to exercise because you can't. I mean, you can if you want.
Yeah, you could pick up some hand weights or something. You know what I'm saying? But pushing around my body in the wheelchair or whatever, that kind of That kind of works with my arms, but
pushing yourself up off the floor.
It's just absolutely ridiculous, because comparing where I go to Rochester for the MS in comparison to going here, like for my GP, it is so totally different. I go here, give them the thing, tell them I'm here, check in. I wait about 25 to 30 minutes before I see my GP, okay? Now, I go to Rochester, which is like the greatest fucking like hospital place that you could go to, okay? I go there, I give them my thing, I check in or whatever. They give me a sheet to fill out, okay? Before I'm even done filling out the sheet, my doctor comes out and takes me in. And it'll be like 3 or 4 minutes after, and she's like, "Oh, Bob, I'm so sorry I'm late." Can you believe that? Total night and day difference.
Absolutely, because if you're late for the doctor appointment, sometimes they don't even take you.
They don't even take you.
They're like, "Oh, sorry, you're late."
Exactly.
We don't have time.
Like my mom has a story about going to Slocum Dixon Awful Medical Group with. She used to work for the ARC, which is working with the special people. So she had to wrangle them into like the van or whatever. 5 minutes late, they wouldn't take her.
Wrangle them into the van.
Yeah, she wrangled them into the van. 5 minutes late, they wouldn't take them.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Is that the most ridiculous fucking thing on earth? These people have no fucking compassion, and they work in healthcare.
Right.
How is that even possible?
It's a paycheck.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all these people look at. They could care less what it takes to get a special needs person or somebody with
a disability or something.
They could care less what it takes.
Yep.
The work you have to put in to get him in and out of a car to wrangle him into a van.
Yeah, wrangle.
You know what I mean? They could just you're late. Their whole thing. Well, you should have started it earlier.
Yeah, but it's like, well, maybe I don't wake up like that. Maybe I don't get up that early.
Right.
It's absolutely ridiculous. But that was me on my soapbox today. What is it? Episode 6.3?
5.
6.5.
Because we're halfway through the week.
We're halfway through the week, episode 6.5. And this is what we want to start to do. Me and Mark were talking about it. You don't normally hear my voice this much.
No, somebody was just asking me the other day if, how much work I put in or this. I said, no, we put the exact same amount of work in. It's just last week I was, I don't know, on a soapbox, but
Mark was
I had
on
an
a
agenda.
Soapbox. Yes.
Last week.
Mark had an agenda.
And I had research and all this stuff to say, and then I just felt dirty.
Yeah.
Afterward, depressed.
It was horrible. It was horrible. We both felt like shit after that show.
The shit that goes on in this the news that goes on is terrible. Just the things that happen, and you can't. On a show like this, you can't cover more than one serious
news story because
after that, then it starts again. Especially because you're doing the research, you want to know what the hell you're talking about, or at least sound like you do.
Yeah, sound like it,
and it doesn't work.
Right, and people might say, "Oh, well, Mark's voice is all over it." Technically, it's his show. I wanted to, no. It's Mark and Bob, but it's kind of Mark's show. He's wanted to do the radio thing for a long time, and I like doing like editing for shit and stuff like that. And it's just Mark knows how to lead something like this. He knows how to keep it going. You definitely know how to keep something like this going. You've worked in radio before. You know how a flow should go. When we get going on stuff, we get going on shit just like now.
Yeah, but this isn't just me. It's ours. It's our child.
Yes. It definitely is ours, but I'd say you're the host.
Well, co-host.
I always tell people I'm a co-host.
Well, that's what I am. I'm a co-host.
Oh, shit.
We're co-hosts.
We're co-hosts.
Co-hosting the show.
Yes.
Because it's both of ours. I don't really consider this mine or whatever. It's ours.
Yeah. Well, it's fun. It's fun. We have a good time. We do like to keep it lighthearted, but last week definitely made us feel dirty.
Oh, my God, yeah. So we're going to get back to more of the lighthearted, funny stuff than school shootings and bullying and
we can't.
Sexual harassment charges. And
speaking of sexual harassment, Larry Nassar's boss is now a pedophile as well.
Oh, my God.
I saw that on the news last night. I'm like, wow.
That poor college.
That Michigan State is fucked.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I wouldn't send my kid there.
No.
My kid, let's see, my oldest is 7, so by the time he gets to college, he will not be looking at Michigan State.
And that would be funny if he's like, Dad, I want to go to Michigan State. You're like, no
I don't think so.
There's child molesters there.
Yeah, no.
All right, well, I'm signing off. I want to have a cigarette.
Cigarette time.
It's cigarette time.
All right, time to go smoke.
All right, guys. I hope you had fun on this little episode here. 6.5.
5, yes.
All right. Bye, guys.
Seacrest out.